I've talked once or twice about our plans for the year imploding and feeling out of practice with street photography. The cadence at which I've been pursuing this genre and what I consider to be my core work has been turbulent. For a while now, I've had what I describe as street photography sprints. I'll be in some city for a few months and I'm out shooting at basically every opportunity for hours on end. But then, those busy periods have been followed by months of making the best out of a backup plan or focusing on a totally different kind of photography or filmmaking. I'm happy to have stayed on the move throughout this process, always exploring somewhere new, but I also feel like I've spent a year or two now perpetually out of practice when it comes to street photography. So when I arrived in Chicago this spring, I knew I was stepping into an opportunity that I wanted to extract every last drop of something from. Inspiration, maybe experience. In any case, I was ready to treat the city like a professor. I almost can't believe how long it took me to visit Chicago. It's been the last big gap in my travel, throughout the US at least, for years at this point. But since we were unable to travel internationally this year, and we were already driving back from the East Coast, it made a lot of sense to finally hit it. If nothing else, it seems like a place I should have somehow ended up for one reason or another before just this year. It's one of those quintessential American cities, and it's also basically required reading for street photographers. But better late than never. Chicago might not have been part of our original plan for this year, but it turned out to be a welcome surprise nonetheless. And Chicago was a teacher, for sure, but not the kind I originally anticipated. We stayed almost 2 months. Long enough to shake off the rust and push myself a bit, to be sure, but not long enough to truly get comfortable. Instead of a remedial street photography refresher and an opportunity to work on my eye in one of the country's most famous cities, I got something a bit unexpected. Being an artist is uncomfortable. Our tastes are constantly outgrowing our abilities, we're in constant competition with our own body of work. There's a little voice that can creep in for me when I take a photo that's fine, but definitely not better than all the ones I've taken before it. It always chimes in to say that I'm repeating myself instead of iterating or growing. But Chicago didn't make me feel that way as much as I thought it would. After a slow winter and a long hiatus between proper street photography sessions, there was relearning to do. There were mediocre photos to take, fresh street photography anxiety to overcome. Yet again, when you take me off the street for months and I come back to it, I always feel like I'm starting from scratch. Street photography is all fear and friction. I don't think it'd be fun if it was easy. The little payoffs wouldn't mean half as much as they do if we were always getting amazing shots. The great sessions wouldn't feel satisfying if it weren't for the ones where you come home with nothing. I started out looking at Chicago as a chance to refresh my skills, but it wasn't that simple. There were some brutal days battling numb fingers in a still frigid, wet, and gray Midwest spring. There were sessions where the sun felt more like a favor from some photography deity than a meteorological inevitability. And there were afternoons where I simply remembered how much easier it is to just shoot trains and subway stations. I also expected to be wowed. I thought Chicago would give me inherently different results than I'd ever seen before, but it turned out to be just a city. A place with, yes, solid gold pockets teeming with photography opportunities, subjects, and architecture, but also a city punctuated with dead spots and oppressively residential areas with very little street-level activity. I expected Chicago to do a lot of heavy lifting for me, and it outright refused. Instead of strolling out the door to see what would be served up to me on a silver platter that day, I started understanding that Chicago isn't the kind of city that caters to those who expect something from it. And as I talked to more and more people, I began to understand. True to its reputation, Chicago is friendly, but there's a difference between being nice and being a pushover, and Chicago stands up for itself. I've rarely felt so welcomed anywhere, but the city doesn't respond to passivity or expectations. I think that what I learned both in photography and life in the city in general is that what you get out of Chicago is directly proportional to your input. The work I liked happened during sessions where my feet hurt, when I got up early or stayed out late, when I was patient enough to wait out the gray and earn a few minutes of sun punching through the clouds, when I gambled on a location that hadn't been done to death, when I had the guts to raise the camera and thank the subject or explain myself afterwards, when I made the time to talk to people on the street, and especially on my second or third visit to a particular location. I think Chicago rewards persistence and a little bit of grit, and I think street photography rewards the same. Chicago didn't make things easy, but it never stood in my way either. It offered me a chance to put in effort, to fail, to get frustrated, and to build on what I thought I knew about my own work. I think what I'm most proud of is remembering all the ways that Chicago pushed me. I had so much fun in Chicago, man. If you're curious about the gear used in this video, all of the footage was shot on the X-H2S with almost exclusively the Sigma 18-50. A couple other lenses here and there, but about 90% 18-50. Photo-wise, it was a split between the X-H2S and the X100-6. I would say vast majority was probably the X100-6. And like I hinted at in the voiceover, there were definitely some tough days. There were definitely some frustrations. I think that the city challenged me. It made me better. And I'm so grateful for the time that we got to spend in Chicago. So as July is now firmly underway, I have been forced to accept the fact that this is another street photography lull. You know, we unintentionally kind of took off the entire summer just because of logistical issues and everything, but that's cool. It is what it is. We're headed to New York next month, which I couldn't be more excited for. I can't wait to get back into the chaos that is that city, but in the meantime, I'm using this opportunity to kind of slow down, chill out a little bit. I can never tell if I'm getting more patient or less patient, probably less, but it's a really good time either way to go through old work, to make videos like this and just kind of reflect. And if you're looking for ways to improve as a creative, I really highly recommend going back through stuff you've already done, you know, old work, and thinking about it, writing about it, talking about it, and just kind of like trying to understand what you learned, what it taught you. So give it a shot sometime, you know, it's always helped me. That's it. Thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one or got something out of it. But as always, I will talk to you very, very soon in the next video.